Hey everybody, it's Matt from Junior Horror Movies, and welcome to my finally the end of the month haul for my pickups for the month of February. Yes, for a very short month, we got a lot of movies. Oh man, I don't know. I'm just gonna get on with it and show you for horror DVDs and Blu-rays for this month. First off, a friend of mine bought this for me, which I actually did not own. That is the 8 horror films to die for. I think this was the third in this series. Like, I only had Autopsy. I didn't have the rest. So now I have all the rest of the films on there. Like, I seen Perkins 13, which was pretty good. Slaughtered was good. A couple of others I don't remember. But now I got them all in the collection. So I can't wait to get that one a watch. Next we have Art of the Dead. Yes, when I first saw the trailer, it kind of turned me off. Waited a while, then I decided to pop the trailer in again just to see. And I actually got intrigued, so I definitely picked it up. Looks like it's about killer artwork that deals with the 7 deadly sins. You think Art of the Dead would be a zombie film, being of the dead, but this happens to be with 7 deadly sins, so that'd be kind of neat. I can't wait to see how that one plays off. Next from SRS Cinema, we got Attack of the Giant Teacher. This is another one of their kaiju releases. They've been releasing a bunch of different kaiju films, so I can't wait to give this one a cool watch. Looks like a cool monster in there with all tentacles and shit. So yeah, Attack of the Giant High School Teacher. This was cheap on Amazon. I heard it's pretty trippy. And that is Beyond the Black Rainbow. Never seen it. I heard really cool things about it, so I can't wait to get this one to watch. If you've seen it, I'd like to hear your thoughts. Got the Blood Beast Terror. This was pretty cool. This was Hammer Flick. Pretty much Mothman type movie. I'll give you that. I liked it. I liked the creature in it. I liked the storyline. Peter Cushing did an awesome job. So yeah, the Blood Beast Terror. Finally glad to have that in the collection. It's been on my wish list for a while, so I said, screw it. Upgrade. Blood Widow. This was a pretty cool slasher flick. Wild Eye released the DVD. I was at Soundgarden and found the Blu-ray. I was like, whoa, I'll definitely upgrade for sure. This was a lot of fun. So definitely recommend Blood Widow if you've never seen it. Especially if you're up for like a new age type of slasher. Definitely pretty cool. Another Amazon. This just looks balls to the wall nuts. And that's called Bloodlust Zombies with Alexis Texas. So you got some porno actresses in here. I saw the trailer. This just looks like a balls to the wall again. Bloody, gory, stupid zombie flick. So I can't wait to give that one a spin and see how that goes. Next from Soundgarden 2, I picked up Book of Blood from Clive Barker. I remember seeing it, liking it, just never owned it. So I found it pretty cheap at Soundgarden. So I was very happy to scoop that up. Next, this was actually cheap on Amazon. I owned season 1, but never owned the rest, so I said might as well get the collection of Channel Zero. I love the series. They always stopped on season 4, and they just canceled it. I wish they did more, based on different type of creepypastas, type films. Candle Cove was really good. What was it? No End House was all right. Butcher's Block was kind of but The Dream's Door was pretty cool. Had a cool guy that was a contortionist. That was pretty fucked up. So yeah, I really liked the films. Came with his 4-pack. It's got all the films on there. So, sorry, it's got the whole series on there. It was actually dirt cheap on Amazon, so I said, you know what, let's grab it now before it goes up in price. You know how that goes. Grabbed The Color Out of Space. Still have to watch it. Definitely be watching it soon. It looks pretty badass. So I can't wait to give that one a spin. From Arrow, I picked up Cruising. Got this cheap at Soundgarden. Figured I don't own it. I heard pretty cool things, Al Pacino versus a serial killer. Okay. Sounds right up my alley. That just looks stupid. Cupid. Pretty much a Killer Cupid film. Don't have it much for more Valentine's Day horror. So said, you know what? I've heard interesting things that you're going to like it. You're not going to like it. And I said, fuck it. I'm picking it up. So, Cupid. If anybody's seen it, I'd like to hear your thoughts. Upgrade. I found cheap at Best Buy. Best Buy had it for $14. Dawn of the Dead Collector's Edition with slip for $14. All right. This one was a oops buy. I was trying to buy another film with the same title, but I don't know, for some reason I picked this stupid one called The Demented. It's a killer zombie flick. And I think it's got one of the guys from Supernatural in here. I think it's got Sam there, which Jared Padalecki. So, Demented, maybe it's pretty good. Who knows? Look fun. But the main one I wanted was this Demented from Scream Factory. Looks like it might be going out of print. I don't know. It's like a low-age slasher. Definitely want to just give that one a watch. From Diabolic, we have The Devil. You know, the cool slip on the side. That's the side view. Pretty weird Asian gore flick. So yeah, The Devil. Grabbed Dr. Sleep. Loved it. My wife and I sat down and watched I think it was the director's cut. It's long, but it was freaking good. I really enjoyed The Shining, and how they played this off was awesome. So yeah, Dr. Sleep. Another slasher I did not own, and that is The Dorm That Dripped Blood. Finally picked it off the wish list. Watched it the other night. It was a lot of fun. Another upgrade is The Entity. Found it at Soundgarden for cheap. Love The Entity. Next we have from Scream Factory, The Evil. This one might be going out of print too. I don't know. I've seen the prices are going up, so I decided to jump on it right now and own it. So I know it's on a 2-pack on a DVD. So if you want to grab it, I suggest grabbing it. Let's see. Oh, that's The Evil. This one I actually found at FYE, and I was surprised because I never see these out in the wild, so I jumped on it. And that, of course, is The Evil Dead 2 tin. This is done by Anchor Bay, so it's an old Anchor Bay release. Now, it does have a little bit of like a dent in there. Kind of hard to see, but very unnoticeable. I've always wanted these tins. There's several of them out there. Some are a little more easier to find, I guess. And I can't believe I found this at FYE and said, you know what, fuck it, I'm buying it. I'll get rid of my old Anchor Bay DVD and keep this. It'd be kind of cool just to put on the shelf up there. So yeah, Evil Dead 2 Old Anchor Bay tin. Always wanted one. Next we have is Extraordinary Tales. This is an anthology. It's like all animated and voiced over by like Del Toro, Bela Lugosi, Christopher Lee, Roger Corman, all Edgar Allan Poe stories. I've seen it before, really liked it. I've had it on my Amazon wishlist for quite some time. Decided pick it up now because you never know. This was dirt cheap on Amazon as well. The Fades, season 1. Supposedly there is no other seasons. They said if you liked Stranger Things, you might like The Fades. It's a British horror TV show. So I'll give this a watch. If anybody's seen it, I'd like to hear your thoughts on The Fades. From the Kickstarter or Indiegogo, I got For We Are Many. This is a release by Hex Studios. Now I have all the other Hex movies. They got re-released. Never bothered upgrading. But a cool cardboard style DVD and Blu-ray combo. Cool artwork. So yeah, very cool to have. Love that artwork on there. So For We Are the Many, I think it's like a gothic type horror film. So yeah. Found this on the director's website. Figured I'll upgrade to the Blu-ray, and that is Found. It's autographed by him as well. If you go to the director's website, he probably has a couple more of these left. So if you really like Found, you like the DVD, definitely recommend grabbing the Blu-ray. So yeah, Found. Got Frankenstein Created Women, another hammer off the wish list. So yeah, got that at Soundgarden for a good price. From Diabolic DVD, we have The Freak Maker. Yes, this looks pretty badass. That's the other cover art. This is their exclusive release that they did. So there might be some more on it on Diabolic DVD. Not sure, but very glad to own that in the collection. Finally picked up Hell House LLC. Never seen it before, and my wife and I sat down to watch it and really enjoyed it. Awesome found footage flick. That's like a fake documentary style movie. We liked it so much, we watched the other two on Shudder, and I will definitely be buying part 2 to add to the collection soon. 3 does not have a release yet, but once it does, I'll be buying that too. But I really enjoyed the Hell House LLC films. If you like found footage and mockumentary style movies, this is a must-own. A fucking awesome film. Loved it. Upgrade from Vinegar Syndrome. That's Hollywood Horror House. Yes, I had the old Full Moon DVD, and of course Vinegar Syndrome puts this out on an awesome blue. Yeah, I got the same cover, so it goes by, I forgot what other title, but awesome. Thank you, Vinegar Syndrome. Picked up The House That Jack Built. I've been hearing really good things about this movie. I got it dirt cheap at Soundgarden from store credit. Alright, I Am Fear. I found this at Best Buy. The cover alone just sucked me in. It's like, what the fuck is this? I looked it up, saw the trailer, and I'm like, okay, we might have like a zombie or infection film. But again, the cover snagged me. It is a Shout Select, one of those type of films from Scream Factory. So it had reversible cover art, but I don't know, I love that cover art right there. If anybody's seen it, I'd like to hear your thoughts. Look like a cool, maybe infection zombie film. I don't know. In Fabric, I've heard mixed on this film, but I saw the trailer. It looked awesome. About maybe a killer dress type thing, or possessed. I know article. The clothing is possessed. It looked very artsy. It looked very interesting. So if anybody see that in Fabric, I'd like to hear your thoughts. Got The Keep. Yes, this is the Via Vision release. This is I think it's all region. But again, this movie is very hard to, for some reason, there's a lot of shit going on why this is not getting a Blu-ray. Like the director doesn't want it released at all. It's a fun flick. It's great from the 80s. So I never had a bootleg of it, but I figured, I'll grab this. I heard this edition is really good. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, this is the Via Vision. That's the one that you want. Found it on Amazon. I know Terror for Tom said, grab it. It's really good. The transfer's great. And for this film, you never know. So, grabbing The Keep. My buddy also bought me this double feature with The Beast of the Yellow Night, which I have. But I don't have Keep My Grave Open. So it's one of those grindhouseoldies.com double bills. So yeah, I own this one on blue, but I don't own this one. So that'll be kind of neat. Finally grabbed Let's Scare Jessica to Death. Adding that to from the Scream Factory collection. And from Kino, we got Link. This movie starts off as like a weird kids film, but when Link goes nuts, it's brutal. Fun killer ape flick. Next, we have Triple Bill. I've owned 3 of the films, so I finally clicked and picked up the rest of the collection of the Mim universe. So we have Terror from Beneath the Earth, and Danny Johnson Saves the World. We have The Were-Skeeto and Destination Outer Destination, Outer Space, and Cave Woman of Mars in a double feature of The Wall People and X Fiend from Beyond Space. Now, with the MIM universe, they're pretty much newer films, but they're shot black and white to look like old 1950s, 60s films. I had the other ones, and they're great, so I finally added these off, and now I own all the MIM universe collection. We have Mon Monsters. Look like a cool creature feature, so adding that to the collection. Definitely an upgrade because I never owned the Blu-ray of My Bloody Valentine, and had to reverse. Got the original My Bloody Valentine right there. The transfer is fantastic. If you're thinking about buying it, buy it. The added scenes that they put in look great. So, My Bloody Valentine, Screen Factory did an awesome job. From SRS Cinema, we got Necrologies. This is a anthology. So, if anybody's seen this one, let me know. I'd like to hear your thoughts. Finally grabbing the third one out of the series. That is Outpost Rise of the Spetsnaz. So this was dirt cheap, so I own all the Outpost movies. Parasite 3D, big upgrade from the old Anchor Bay I have. Awesome creature feature. And of course, I did grab this Parasite. I still haven't watched it yet, so I've been hearing awesome things about this movie, so I had to give this a spin. We have the Peanut Butter Solution. 7 Kids releases. I have never seen this movie, and I've heard really weird, bizarre things about this movie, so I can't wait to give that one a watch. Another upgrade. Of course, Pet Cemetery Part 2. I really enjoyed this one. I didn't switch the cover art. I know it gets a lot of hate, but I like it a lot better than the remake. Also, we have from like 2006, Plasterhead. This is like a cool, I don't know if it's a slasher or creature feature or what, but I never seen it. It sounded dirt cheap. It looked pretty cool. So if anybody's seen it, I'd like to hear your thoughts. Plasterhead. Next, we have finally the big box set from Full Moon. And that is the Puppet Master collection. This is all 11 films. And a 12th, which is like a documentary style. So we got all the Puppet Masters. I had them all before, so I figured I'm buying the box set to knock off some room from the shelves and buy this awesome edition. And that's the side there. I like that side. My birthday was this month, and my friend Derek sent me these over, which is the Quatermass 2 and Quatermass 3, The Pit. So I'm finally owning the rest of the Quatermass movies. They're awesome. Thank you, Derek. Upgrade of Ravenous. This was dirt cheap. Had the old DVD. Next we have is Rasputin, the Mad Monk. So adding this Hammer flick to my collection. Christopher Lee plays Rasputin. I heard it's awesome. This was dirt cheap called Recall. It was like a alien invasion film. It's got Wesley Snipes. If anybody's seen it, I'd like to hear your thoughts. Satanic Panic. This was awesome. My wife and I watched this last night. Good laugh, some good gore, some good kills. So we had a good time with Satanic Panic. We got Scareways, another anthology that I don't own, and I gotta replace the DVD case because it got damaged in transport. I hate that. But if anybody's seen Scareways, I'd like to hear your thoughts. Now my friend Sam sent me over for my birthday. He sent me over Serial Mom, which I did not own, and another film down the road, which I'll show. I upgraded Silent Hill. I found a dirt cheap copy on Soundgarden, so upgraded to Blu-ray again. Snatchers, awesome creature feature, a lot of practical effects, some CGI that they used, but it was a cool take on, young girl pregnancy and monsters and shit. So I really enjoyed Snatchers. Had a good time with it. Something Beneath, another Sci-Fi Channel movie I did not own, and it was really hard to find because it was going out of print, I think. So I found a dirt cheap copy and picked it up. Spaceship Terror. I think this is like a slasher in outer space. I found it dirt cheap. Upgrade of, yeah, this one right here. I had the old DVD. Got the Scream Factory edition. Took advantage of some of the full moon sale. So I finally grabbed all the subspecies 1, 2, and 3 on a slimline case. They're fun, especially if you like those kind of weird vampire films. Swamp Devil, another fun sci-fi creature feature that I did not own, so I had to pick that up dirt cheap. Terror Firmer from Troma, never owned it, so I got a 20th edition, I think it is. Oh, Sam sent me over something else, and I don't remember what it is. Shit. This is from... where if I could get this? Best Buy. So Best Buy had Ultraman Orb? The Orb. The Origin Saga and Ultraman Fight Orb. This was dirt cheap, so I figured I'll snag this up. Grabbing some more Ultraman in my collection. Another from the Full Moon, and that is... Vampire Journals, which is kind of a sequel for Subspecies. I think it's like Subspecies 5, I think it is. We got Village of the Damned, Upgrade. When a Stranger Calls. This is cool, retro VHS look. Now the Blu-ray itself is pretty much standard VHS Blu-ray, but gotta go for the slipcover. X, The Unknown, awesome. Another Hammer flick. It's kind of like a blobish. It's radioactive mud monster going around killing people. Awesome flick, loved it. And from Vinegar Syndrome, upgrade of Extro 3, Watch the Skies. Yes, I love the Extro movies, and that's the other side there. Thank you, Vinegar Syndrome, for releasing this. Now it's going to drive me nuts. I'm trying to remember what Sam bought me. He bought me Serial Mom and shit. I'm going to have to look it up. So I apologize ahead of time. I'm not going to redo this video just to remember what it was. I'll have to find it. And I know it's off my Amazon wish list. So guys, thanks very much for watching. I'd like to hear your thoughts on my pickups for the month of February. I'd like to hear your thoughts. Post them in the comments down below. If you haven't, like and subscribe. And give me that thumbs up. Alright guys, thanks very much for watching and have yourself a good one. Peace.